Monica Seles serving, trailing 4-5 in the second set. The number 1 player in the world won the first set 6-3. It's 15 love.
Interesting, Pam. She hit that approach shot short and cross-court and came to the net.
Tomorrow at the Lipton here on Key Biscayne, join us. It's all live except on the West Coast at 4 o'clock Eastern Time and then 3 Central and Pacific on ABC Sports. It'll be David Wheaton of the USA and Jim Courier of the USA, number 13 seed here in this tournament. David Wheaton unseeded going into this. He beat Stefan Edberg yesterday. $15.30.
Two-set points for Sabatini.
She had 4 games to love and 3 game points. At 4 games to love, and then she let Monica Seles get back in it, but has made her move off to 4 games apiece. And as you say, set point, 2 of them here for Sabatini.
Cross-court shot was very close to the sideline. A lot of the fans didn't like that call, but Gabby doesn't look at the umpire for an overrule. Gabby may be in our way here as the ball bounces. It definitely caught the inside of the line. Another set point.
Oh, she'd like to have that volley again. I think what was that, trying to drop volley?
Yes. Just wasn't sure. And it's not always easy to volley against a two-hander.
And if you haven't been hitting drop volleys throughout a match and suddenly on a set point at 5-4 to bring up your first drop volley is not that easy. Boy, she wants to have that one back.
Yes, you got it.
When you play Sabatini and you see that topspin backhand as high as it is over the net and as high as it is deep into the court, you think there's no way it's going to drop in, and then it does. You can see she's kind of happy about it.
Set point again.
Two of the 3 set points have been nervous shots from Sabatini. You can't be nervous against the #1 player in the world, even on the set points. You have to make yourself go for it, and Carlos Kilmeyer would not be happy with those set points.
What a shot.
Well played. Monica looks tired.
Doesn't last, though, with her, interestingly. I mean, she'll look exhausted after having to track down all of those shots from Sabatini. They come right back the next point. That's the kind of thing that she did in her quarterfinal match when she beat Jennifer Capriati.
And then in the Australian Open, in the match with Mary Jo, she had the same exact look and ended up squeaking out that match 9-7 in the third.
She's a gutsy competitor, make no mistake about it. Never out of it, but she has set point against her. At 5-4 second set, this is game point for Sabatini.
Fourth set point.
Long.
And on that approach, Sabatini gave Seles just that opening, gave her that angle, and she didn't force enough on the approach. Seles could set up and hit a very aggressive cross-court backhand, forehand.
Forehand, yes. You make the same mistake I do. I keep thinking she's right-handed, and she's not.
She's two-handed.
Set point. I think they're both feeling it. It's warm out there today. Not much breeze.
They're tired, which is natural. And how you recover, as Pam mentioned, is what could be a very telling factor here.
And of course, if Seles does lose this set, she might think back and say, shoot, I should have lost it 6-love.
Well, on a day like today, it's not an idle question. The way these two play.
Monica Seles is just 17 years old. She has grown over 5 inches in the last couple of years.
Remember when Tracy Austin was shooting up?
Yeah. Deuce.
Oh, a floater. A one-handed underspin shot.
Seles is tied. And this is another break point for Sabatini.
And that was just the fourth deuce of the game, and it's taking on a pattern. Seles keeps winning the ad points, as lefties often do. Sabatini has the easy overhead, but believe me, you're thinking about where's the net? I don't want to hit the net with a racket or my foot. Sixth set point now.
If you do, you lose the point. Hit the net with any part of your body or racket. Missed hit on the return, back to deuce.
Almost time to go to the record books to see how many break points were saved in a match.
This is game point now for Monica Seles in the quarterfinals. Here, she beat Jennifer Capriati, but only after losing the first set. And then in Australia again, she came back a couple of times, once against Mary Jo Fernandez, as you watch this replay. And Jana Novotná in the final won the first set against her. So she is a comeback artist, as you watch her two parents.
And after fighting off 6 set points, this is her very first game point.
That was a tight call. However, no uproar from the crowd.
And Monica gave a quick fist there. She knew how big that was. And she sits down. It's not even a changeover, but she's having a seat back there. You don't see that too often.
Well, you're allowed as long as you start within the time.
That's right. It's 25 seconds now. The Women's Tennis Association changed the rule to be at the same time as the men, who changed their rule last year.
It also depends on when your opponent is ready. They're both just exhausted at this point.
Psychologically, Gabby will handle this game after having 6 set points is huge. And by the look of that last forehand, she better take her time now, make sure she doesn't get down love 30.
Truthfully, I think there's a little bit of I want to get the points over quickly about the last swing. She's tired. One of the ways to avoid an exhausting end to this match is to get the points over quickly one way or the other, but she doesn't want it to go this way.
And that's twice in a row that Gabby's approached up the line to the backhand and been passed down the line, so she might want to change that pattern up.
Love 30.
One-handed. Would probably have won the point had it gone over.
It was well played. It was a good strategy, but because Seles was behind the baseline when she hit it, Arthur, but it didn't work, and she's in trouble. Love 40.
Pulled way out of court, and she at least starts to that forehand drop shot attempt.
But what Gabby should have really done is just played her nice little roll back cross court, which she does so well, not the drop shot. She was too far back. Triple break point now.
This is taking a lot out of her. Of course, the longest women's match was back in September '84. 6 hours, 31 minutes. One of the points in the tiebreaker lasted 29 minutes. 1 point. Quick kill.
Monica Seles will serve for the match when we come back. She has 1 set and 6-5. Set 6-3, leads at 6-5 in the second. Love to Seles. 3 points from the match. to USPTA's Tennis and Tea with Lipton Day. We welcome you, teaching pros across the country, offering tennis activities, and then a chance to watch this on ABC. It is long, 30-15, 2 points from the match for Seles. Sabatini had 4 games to love in the second set. Game points, 3 of them for 5 love. To love down, Seles won 18 of the next 24 points to get even at 4 games all. It is a jammed stadium here, bigger crowds than ever, sold out today. Sabatini.
And you may wonder, why didn't she do that a few games ago? Well, it's called nerves, folks. Happens to everybody, no matter who you are. Now the mindset is for Sabatini, nothing to lose.
Shot selection from Monica Seles. Slow roll cross court. Very slow, no speed, which you want the ball to dip, which it did as soon as it came over the net.
And Pam Shriver has now made her way down to courtside.
And after that point, Cliff and Arthur, you should have seen Monica. I mean, she just looked exhausted. She closed her eyes and started just strolling to the back of the court. Of course, Sabatini was down on the ground.
Perfectly cross court over the low part of the net. And
Carol and Esther, her parents, watching as Monica Seles, the #1 player in the world, and she has stayed there. Now the only chance that she had to lose that spot was if Steffi Graf had won this tournament and she didn't make it to the semis. Of course, she's in the final, and this is championship point against Gabriela Sabatini.
Gabriela guessed right, and I think she guessed right because had Monica gone down the line, she would have had to go over the high part of the net.
But pretty gutsy to play a drop shot when you're match point down, and Monica once again has taken her time, using up all 25 seconds plus a few more.
I don't think the umpire is going to call any delay of game penalties right now. lot of green stamps riding on this point. One-handed. Oh, she knew she had hit it too short before the ball got to the net.
Squeal of exasperation from Monica Seles. That's 2 championship points that she's failed to convert. She takes a seat.
And she's sitting down again. I've never seen this in the middle of a game.
Deuce.
That's the kind of thing, if Gabby sees her going back to a corner and sitting down, she's going, all right, if I can just dig myself out of this set and get into a third set, I'm the stronger player.
That's wide. Break point for Sabatini.
Down the heart of the plate.
And the last 2 points have been shorter points, and she's been able to get her wind back a little bit. Took the long break. She sat down. Taking her time now.
Third championship point for #1 player in the world, Monica Seles.
Gutsing it out here at the end.
Thank you. Monica looked over to her parents after that and just like shrugged her shoulders like, oh gosh, am I ever going to get out of this match?
Women's field has dominated the championship. The 4th match point. There have been 2 break points in this game for Sabatini, 5 deuces.
She's playing it safe.
Not over yet. It's deuce again. That's the 6th deuce.
Well, Monica's going to have to be a little braver on one of these match points. She's playing the deuce point. She's being a little more brave, but she's just got to go ahead and club her way out of one of these match points. She wasn't herself on a couple of those shots. Could be nerves, obviously, but she's also a little tired.
This is another championship point.
Looked like they were rehearsing a handshake there to the last moment. Both of them were within about 6 feet of each other after that.
Sabatini never took a step forward to try that drop volley attempt.
Hand it to Monica Seles. She's one of the, if not the gutsiest player on the women's tour. She just never gives up. Time and again this year. Oh. The Australian Open against Mary Jo Fernandez tied for at least 9-7. The third set she won, semi-final.
That's long. The match is over. Monica Seles is the champion of the Lipton for this year. She'll take home $112,000. She has defended her title here. She won it for the first time last year. What an effort by Monica Seles in 2 sets, 6-3, 7-5 over Sabatini. We'll be back.